Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Sunday the 30th, I guess the last day of September. And I'm still here in New Mexico. Got a couple days left here. Excuse me. Um, One of the things, I think I mentioned it this morning in my one video. The sun is always behind me. The altitude here, it hasn't affected my breathing, I don't think, but I noticed my lips I'm trying to stay as hydrated as possible, but I think it's a little bit harder to stay hydrated even when you're over the altitude. So my lips are never chapped, but they're constantly chapped out here. So don't know why I'm sharing it with you guys. I got a late start today, made it to church in town. I actually attended a Bible study. I have to be honest with you, my knowledge of the Bible is essentially non-existent. So one of the neat things about this journey has been kind of trying to experience new things along that line. There's oh God, crossing my knee hurts so much. Anyway, let me get in the shit so I actually see the things here. New Mexico has been great. One thing, and I may have talked about it, but people talk about the air out west. They say it's 110 but dry. It really is. It's not 110 by any means. It's so pleasant. I guess it's probably 85 degrees out here in Albuquerque. I know there's some weather coming in, they're saying. But I've been able to essentially get by without too much heat, and that's been a great thing. I spoke to my kids several times today, really missing them today. I guess if I'm letting you into my little world, today's been a really kind of a sort of a mopey day, I guess. After church, hit the road, and some days I get going like gangbusters, and other days I'm kind of moping. I don't know if it's I'm just missing my kids today, if it's because it's the weekend. But I think part of it, honestly, is I'm having a hard time. I guess I'm having a hard time. Well, first of all, when I got into town yesterday, I said to myself, wow, this is kind of bizarre. And then I corrected myself real quickly, because it's not bizarre to these people. I'm not used to, I guess, this way of life, but to these folks, this is just life. But I've seen these New Mexico towns really are, it's kind of funny. If you saw the movie Independence Day, Randy Quaid's character, I think, drives like a pickup truck or like a mobile home. So many homes literally have like mobile homes next to them, and you can't really, I'm used to back east where everybody is proud, or at least tries to take care of their lawn, or if they're not taking care of their lawn, somebody's complaining about them, their lawn not being taken care of. There's really no lawns out here. Everything is you can almost see behind me, this is just a parking lot, but it's all desolate and dirt and gravel. And so I don't know if where I've been in the last 8 hours has been lower economically, or that's just the way life is. But it's definitely a different way of life. It's been really good to see, to get an appreciation of things. But the other part of it is that walking through Grants, it has on the east end of town, it has Walmart and things like that, and on the west side it's got Route 66, which I've been on, trying to walk on, and it's almost again, I'm coming through these towns on 66 that I guess used to be flourishing, but now when the highway came in, it took all that stuff out. Almost kind of depressing in that there's just a lot of vacant businesses, and businesses flourish, it means the town's flourishing. So I don't know enough about the town to comment, socioeconomic aspect of it, or even economically. But when you walk by empty buildings and everything's kind of closed up or for sale or for rent, it kind of is a little bit depressing. Not to me, but I live in the community, and I honestly don't know if these folks driving to Albuquerque to go to work, if they stay local. With the mountains and the dryness, they're not farmers out here like they were back in Oklahoma and parts of Texas. So I honestly don't know. But that's kind of where I've been today, talking with the kids. As of right now, I think I'd almost be landing in Baltimore 4 weeks from now. So that part's kind of exciting. But these next 4 weeks are going to be, as mentally challenging as everything I've done. I've gotten this far. Getting past Albuquerque wasn't as tough as it was getting to Albuquerque. And somebody said, "Hey, you listen to Phil Vassar today, get your spirits up." And I'm glad they told me, because I've been watching football scores on the phone trying to track that down, and that hasn't been the greatest. My Eagles lost, I think, in overtime. My kids' Eagles anyway. Then my kids' Eagles when they lose. Then my Eagles when they win. No, so it's just been a quiet day. It's really been almost grinding out. That's what the journey's kind of been. I met some really lovely folks at the church today, and I spoke with the pastor. But it's weird. Some days you just meet somebody, like I met Mark Kripe earlier this morning, and I haven't got to his website yet, who's had his own message, his own book that he wrote. But I appreciate him serving our country the way he has, and I might even run into him out in LA. But there are some days where you just seem to connect with everybody, and other days where it's a hey, how you doing? And for me, as you guys may have already sensed along this journey for me, I really get pumped up and get high from meeting the people and getting engaged. And so when it happens, it's awesome. When it doesn't happen, it's a little bit deflating. A lot of that today, really, just a lot of nice folks, just not any real super connection. But keep hanging in there with me, guys. I appreciate it. Just plugging away. I'm just trying to keep you updated as to kind of where my mindset is, where I'm at with things. Definitely looking forward to getting to Arizona. I don't know if any of the topography or the weather will change, short of some rain patterns supposed to come through for a couple of days. But I know there's things there, as is the Grand Canyon. My friend Susan's going to take me to the Grand Canyon. I think I want to reach out to these, and Brian Blair down in Phoenix have reached out to me. Bob and Sue Roan have reached out to me from down that way, so I'm going to start to make those connections probably tomorrow. And seeing if I can maybe even somehow, Susan can get me down to things, maybe I can loop in a bunch of people and really get some stories to kind of work my way out towards the end of this journey. So I love you guys. Thanks for following. I'm trying to think of any songs for the day that hit me. I didn't really listen to a lot of music, so maybe on my night video. This will kind of be my midday. Love you all. Thanks for following. I do have a phone interview coming up later on with that Route magazine, so check them out. ROUTE magazine. Take a look at some of the articles and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys. Thanks very much. Have a great day.